Hi, thank you so much for clicking on to a new reading. So, y'all, this message right here is like really, really interesting. Now, this could be definitely confirmation for some people on something that you're currently already dealing with. But to me, it looks like somebody has initiated some type of like war, or like they want to, this could be them want to argue with you, fight with you, like literally fight with you, or like go back and forth with you. This is somebody who sees you as like an enemy, their op. To me, it looks like somebody has initiated some type of war, right? But it's like you have a choice on whether or not you want to engage in this or not. And I feel like it's best not to do that. The Page of Wands with the Five of Wands, to me, it's almost like somebody may be thinking like this is our idea. Something about like a new idea that somebody could have. They think it's a bright idea, but it's actually a bad idea to like go against you. Ten of Swords showing up here too. I feel like something's coming to an end though, because it looks like and you know what I'm hearing too, it's like you could be showing up as like a enemy of somebody else's, and like somebody, it could be like very territorial, right? And in their head they're thinking like you are the enemy, but you're actually not. For a lot of people, you could show up as somebody who's like very young. So you may even have like older people like trying to come up against you. That's what it looked like to me too. So like that's really interesting. But yeah, Ten of Swords coming out and the Hermit showing up too. For some people, yeah, it's like you don't, it's like you low key, you could want all the smoke, but I feel like it's just not worth it. Them people not worth it. That looks super ghetto, super low vibrational. But yeah, I feel like spiritually, you really you know you want all the smoke, but it's just like you just gotta play it cool, and it's like being wise, being smart about the situation too. Like if you went hermit, if you were the hermit, you can't move like how these other people moving. So let's see what else shows up here. Tell me more. Tell me about this Five of Wands and the Page of Wands here for the collective. Oh, and you know what I'm hearing too, like something about this could be something that it is that you started. This could be something that because something about like communication is very significant too. Like let's just say somebody makes a post, but it's almost like it's causing like chaos, drama. It's like people that like to, go against other people. That's very significant too. So if you feel that way about something that it is that you're doing, then that's why. It's like they just want to be at war. It's like literally they don't see no type of peace within a situation. Yeah, look, Five of Swords showing up. Fives could be significant too, like seeing 555. But I feel like there is definitely some changes that's going to be occurring here. It's like changes when it comes towards energy, even like the mental too. For a lot of people, you definitely have certain people like they could be in their feelings about you, and it's something that you're doing currently. What else do they need to see here? Tell me about this Five of Swords and the Five of Wands for the collective. Okay, so the Emperor is coming out. Yeah, to me, I keep hearing it's almost like some type of new idea that somebody came up with. It caused like a whole bunch of chaos and drama. Now, can it be resolved? I don't know. It just depends on how things play out. But let me see. Also, to look, be careful about people want to like rage bait you, because that's what I see too. They trying to like rage bait you. Don't even fall for that trick. Give me clarity on what's this about. Tell me about the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here for the collective. Yeah, look, secretly wants to be in your position. They tried to break you, but you glowed up. It's like it's no way possible for them to break you. And I'm hearing that saying too, it's like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So it's like their words don't hurt you. It's like you literally just brush it off. That's light work. It's almost like elementary. Okay. It's like hearing some elementary school kids arguing and fighting or like trying to bully somebody. It just don't make sense. It's like that type of stuff ain't nothing to you. But yeah, somebody could be like secretly wants to be in your position, but they can't. Give me clarity on this. Tell me about the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands for the collective here. So look, money is chasing you now. You're too protected for their magic to work. So whatever type of trick games that somebody got going on, they thinking like their words like really hold weight and it don't. Like to me, it's giving like the fact like whatever it is that they're saying against you, they're thinking like because to me it's giving like word curses, word hexes, like literally somebody trying to like low-key hex you. And it's only because they want to trick you out of your spot. They don't want you to feel like you belong in a certain area. This could be like a certain industry for some people. Whatever it is that you do for work, career, or business or something. That's how they want you to feel. But yeah, it's like literally whatever it is that they're saying against you, it's actually revealing how they feel about themselves or like, you know, what the real motive is. So let me see. What else are they need to hear or know? Somebody could be mad too because it's like money chasing you now. It's like you're not really doing too much. They could be the ones who's like they feel like they gotta chase after the money, but the money is chasing you now. What's this about? Tell me about the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands here for the collective. Okay, so a Taurus could be significant, y'all, but we are currently, yeah, it's Taurus season. So a Taurus could be significant here. What's this about? What's the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands mean for the collective? Yeah, look, they can't mimic divine energy. I just got finished doing a reading, and it looks like here somebody could be being nosy too. So yeah, it's that monitoring spirit type of energy. And look, if you just recently saw a fly, and I'm talking about one of them weird looking flies, like you can tell it's a fly, but it's not like one of them regular type of flies that you see out. I don't know what type of fly um this one is because I saw one the other night and I just thought it was kind of weird because it was like literally on the wall. And I immediately got up and like burned some Palo Santo because I think that's like really good for like bugs or whatever. I had read that somewhere, but immediately got up and did that and burned the incense and I ain't see it no more. I don't know where it went, but I just thought that was kind of weird and odd. But somebody could be showing up here as somebody who is like being nosy. It's like they want to be all up in your energy, but it's like they know they cannot compete with your divine energy, okay? Which is really unfortunate for them. But let's see. Tell me about this Five of Swords and the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands. Yeah, for a lot of people, somebody's trying to make you out to be the villain and you're actually not. Like you're literally the mirror. They're just to me, it's giving like heavy projection. Tell me more. You know what, low key though, the reason why some people are trying to make you out to be the villain is because they're not pleased when they see themselves in the like when they look in the mirror, heavy on the mirror work too, shadow work too. But yeah, it's like you can tell just based off the verbiage, okay, that like those like bullying tactics that people try to use against you, it's like it literally does not work on you. And that actually shows that you have been doing the inner work, like you've been doing the shadow work, the mirror work, working on your mindset. So when you show up in certain people's spaces, they got negative mindsets. Of course, you're showing up as like an enemy in their territory, like in their little group or whatever, because you don't want to be negative. Or you're not showing up as somebody who likes to bully other people. Somebody could be a practitioner too. To me, it feels like a low vibrational practitioner, somebody who claims to be a practitioner, right? But you can tell they ain't been doing like the inner work. They just out here, you know, doing spells and they ain't did the, listen, they ain't did the inner work. It is showing. That's crazy. What's that's some crazy word. They think they do a spell work. They literally doing it on themselves because they ain't even like took time out to do the inner work. When they come across somebody who is like a divine being and they feel like they can do some spell work on them, try to work, curse them, hex them, that it literally bounces back off and like projects right back onto them. It's almost as if like they're literally doing spell work on themselves, which is crazy. And it's like I feel like they may not realize that. What else do they need to see here or know? Tell me about this page one. I can't stop laughing. Tell me about this page one. Listen, y'all, look, let your success speak for you. Fear. I don't feel like you're in fear, but the people who tried to come up against you, okay, they're in fear, whether they showing it or not. But you letting your success speak for you. You ain't gotta say nothing. What's this about here? Tell me about the Page of Wands. What's this Page of Wands about for the collective? I feel like low key, y'all, somebody trying to like bully you out of a certain area. This could be like a work environment, but it's like it's not working. I feel like spirit's not gonna let that play out. It's like no matter how much they try, it's not gonna work. Somebody could be trying to like take you to court or something like that. Because this is showing up. I was actually getting insight on that Five of Swords energy, trying to take you to court. It's like somebody's not showing their hand or they're like hiding something, right? But something about like going to court is significant. But I feel like whatever the situation is, it's like it's not going to be successful at all. And for a lot of people, you could be showing up as somebody who's like very successful. And it's like somebody in your energy to where they feeling some type of way about it, because it's like they don't want to see you successful or something. So they thinking like, oh yeah, I'm about to get them this way. But it's like it's not gonna work that way. Give me clarity on this. The love spell is showing up. What's this about here? Tell me about the Page of Wands surrounding the Five of Wands for the collective. Yeah, your intuition is picking up the truth. So look, whatever your intuition is telling you about, if you are resonating with this, it looks like here, look, your intuition is definitely on point when it comes towards like the energy. And I feel like it's more so like energetically, like how certain people are showing up in your energy, right? And then also to some of the things that they are saying to you, or um yeah, to me it's giving like words, the words that they're using. What's this about here? So look, you're magnetic because you're authentic. So look, there's a need to stay in your authentic energy. Like you don't have to pretend or act as if like you're bigger than nobody else. I mean, for some people, I mean, you could feel that way honestly, but I feel like when it comes towards like you just being authentic, this is how you attract the things that you need, or like the right people or whatever. And there could be an issue too because you are very magnetic, and it's like you're showing up as somebody who's like very authentic. For some reason, it's like somebody does not like that or something. They hate the fact that you can be your real self and like get what it is that you want and attract certain things into your energy. What's this about here for the collective? Yeah, look, you're on the right path. Like low key, for some people, there's somebody in your energy that's showing. I feel like whoever this is, they could be like super chaotic and like very like rah up all up in your face or whatever. And you could be showing up as somebody who's like very soft. It's like you ain't gotta really do too much. It's like you may not be the type of person who's like loud or whatever, but that's actually like a good strategy to have. It's like let your enemies think that you're weak, like you don't know what's going on. Your softness is not weakness, it's strategy. So make it look like they having it their way, but they actually not. Yeah, look, weird behavior. The weird behavior, because like this energy is very weird. Look, I'm gonna just end it off right here. People are threatened by your growth. This could be people who have been watching you for quite some time, but it's like clearly they see like something different is going on with you, And I feel like this could be a situation to where certain things that people may have done towards you in the past, it may have affected you, right? And you may have reacted to them in a certain type of way, but it's like they chose to keep doing it, right? But I feel like you have grown as a person, and it's like none of that stuff really even matters to you anymore. Like that stuff don't work no more. It looked like this been going on for quite some time, because something about the way that people have behaved towards you or how they treated you, it's like in the past or like, before, it could have definitely affected you. But it's like once you realize it's like, hey, exactly what's going on, you realize that it's like, yeah, these people are like against me. That like they are some straight up ops. These are like people that you will never make amends with. And you just gotta leave it that way. Look, you're the one who got away. So you got away from this situation or this person, these people, organized crime. I'm gonna actually get one more. I was trying to end it off. What's this about with weird behavior for the collective? Yeah, it's weird behavior because people see that you leveling up, you're moving up. This could be like you moving up in your career. So like, it's like that's why the weird behavior going on. Somebody's ex could be like super tight because it just looked like you done elevated after them. That's how you know who was like who was the toxic one and who was like the healthy one within the situation. That's what it looked like. That could be confirmation for some people, but it's like who cares how they feeling? It's like they should have treated you better. They should have supported you, but you can't make people do that. You cannot make people show up as people that deserve to be in your life. They gonna do what they want to do regardless. I feel like whole time they was a op. They was like an enemy the whole time. Somebody got some like real and I feel like this is a grown person, but you know how like even children, you can kind of pick up on certain things like their behavior. But it's like when they have like behavior problems, it's like they begin angry and it's like, what's going on with you? Like, why are you so angry? But this is like a grown person. A grown person is showcasing like behavioral problems. Now it could stem from their childhood too. That could be confirmation for some people. But that's what I'm seeing here. It's something deeper going on as to like why they're treating you this way in their behavior towards you. But I feel like it ain't nothing to worry about. Keep elevating, okay, because you're on the right path when it comes towards what it is that you're doing. But y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. Gotta go. Thank you so much for listening and watching.